City only 6 miles wide. Hurricane full of tears, filling buckets outside. Mama going in the shock as she watch her son die. Police say another unsolved homicide. Damn kid, what a shame when I think about the youth. Used to think about a play.
Wir sind hier im Backstage-Bereich vom Royal Arena Festival und nicht mehr sitzt der Termanlology mit dem DJ zusammen, Statik Selektah. Welcome to Switzerland, guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I mean, it's wrong that I welcome you right now because we already saw each other yesterday. You were in the same container as DJ Premier. Du bist im gleichen Container gekocht wie DJ Premier.
Yeah, Primo's a good friend of mine, so I decided to come to the festival a day early to just hang out with him and watch the Prime set, and they killed it.
He did, he absolutely did. Also, sie sind gute Freunde, sie haben auch schon Freunde zusammen geschafft, er und der DJ Premier. Nachdem ist er den Tag vorher gekommen und hat natürlich den Auftritt gesehen und ich fand, er war super gewesen. Did you watch any of the other acts like Busta Rhymes or T.I.?
Busta absolutely murdered it. Busta, that was an experience right there.
That's crazy, right?
Crazy, yeah. I didn't catch much of T.I.'s set. I saw a little bit, but Busta's shit was out of control though.
Okay, and how? What about your own show? You guys?
It's gonna be a good show, man. He got to rock twice, because he's also Joey Badass DJ as well.
Okay, also für ihre Show sind sie schon mal richtig parat und sie werden richtig Gas geben zusammen. What I found interesting about you is you're half Puerto Rican and half French, is that right?
Yeah.
So, do you speak any of the languages?
Not really. I'm from America, so I just speak English mostly. I know a little Spanish, but I don't really speak any other languages. I'm more just Americanized.
Okay. With, you know, kids having an influence from other countries, that would also influence the music. So, how much did the Puerto Rican or French culture had an influence on your music?
Well, I grew up in a Spanish hood, so like, you know, mostly like I'm more Latino. I just grew up like that, you know. I grew up in Lawrence, Massachusetts. It's more like a Latin city, and just like Puerto Ricans in hip hop have been since the beginning of hip hop. We've been in hip hop, so. Definitely big pun. You see pun on my arm, you know. A lot of Latino influence in my music.
Also es ist viel Latino-Influence bei ihm. Ich sehe man hier zum Beispiel aus dem Tattoo, Big Pun, wo sich auftätowiert hat. Und sagt, selber sei ein Latino und natürlich hat das einen großen Einfluss auf seine Musik. What I wonder about is like, I'm from Sri Lanka originally, and my parents were super strict, you know, when it came to education and the decisions I take for work. How did your parents react when you said, like, okay, I want to be a rapper?
They were like, yeah.
Were they happy?
Nah, they were like, I hope you got a real job in the future. You know what I mean? When we came up, like, being a rapper, like, that wasn't a thing. It wasn't a goal. It wasn't even a realistic goal. You know what I mean? I've been rapping since the 90s, since I was a little kid. So it kind of was different when we were coming up. But now everybody's a rapper. It's easy to rap.
Do you think it's easier to become a professional rapper today?
Yeah, because there wasn't. I think. What do you think, Stat? Absolutely, because you know when we were younger, we had to save up money to go to the studio, spend all this money to like just try to record, to then try to put it on like a tape or a CD or a vinyl. And like now it's kind of like they don't have that. Now it's like, oh, let's just make a song in the house and put it on YouTube and boom, you don't have to pay nothing.
So if you have talent, it's much easier nowadays to become.
Even if you don't have talent, it's much easier to get heard with Twitter.
Like growing up, first of all, us being from that area, north of Boston. Cats from Boston weren't even getting put on. Nevertheless, cats from like north of Boston, and plus the fact we're not, it's not the same for me because I'm a DJ and a producer, but, color's not the same. But being like, Term is Puerto Rican, but he looks white. He got treated like a white rapper for a long time. And growing up, there was no white rappers we had Third Base and then Eminem, and it was still just Eminem for a long time. But, now with the internet and the blogs and everything, it's just like, there's no excuses with race anymore. Anyone from any city can blow up. You got cats like Mac Miller out of Pittsburgh, or cats from Cleveland and all over. Even people from Toronto now are blowing up faster than Americans, which is crazy. And growing up, that did not exist. If you told me that this guy named Drake from Toronto was gonna be the biggest rapper out, I'd be like, yeah, all right. It was New York and LA and down south. That was it.
Dus het gaat richtig goed, dat muss ich richtig anlassen. Als ich gefragt hey, wie ist eigentlich zu der Anfangszeiten, du hast ja puerto-ricanischen Einfluss gehabt und ihr seid in Boston aufgewachsen. Was haben eure Eltern dazu gesagt? Sie haben das nicht so super gefunden und gefunden, hoffentlich hast du noch einen echten Job. Weil früher war es viel schwieriger gewesen, als Rapper rauszukommen. Heute kann man dank YouTube und die Rassendiskriminierung gegenüber weißen Rapper, was es heutzutage nicht mehr gibt, ist es viel einfacher bekannt zu werden. So you went the hard way, but I think everything which is earned hard lasts longer as well, right?
I mean, we got morals in our blood now that a lot of these new cats don't understand, and that's why, you know, a lot of them having success, but I don't think you're gonna see like the careers last as long with this new age of like, it's like microwave music, like the newest thing is big and then there's somebody in the next year. It's like, that's why I'm very choosy who I work with. And you know, I didn't really co-sign young rappers for a long time until like Joey's generation. And it's just dope seeing like artists that are trying to last now as opposed to make the new thing that's on the radio or in the club. Like that kind of died. Like the ringtone era is done.
Okay. Also, ist auch meiner Meinung, dass eben Leute, die sich hart erarbeitet haben, ihre Karriere bleibt dann dafür auch ein bisschen länger. Die Shooting Stars, die schnell auftauchen, die verschwinden dann halt auch wieder, weil sie halt auch mehr dafür müssen machen. Hey, that's already it about the interview. Thank you very much for your time and have a blast on the show afterwards.
No doubt.
Peace. 1982.
Dankeschön.
If you ain't had enough, you gon' get it right now. Get it like now. Get it like now. Turn the bass up, you can turn the lights down. If you ain't had enough, you gon' get it right now. If you ain't had enough, you gon' get it right now.